But nah, we still
right on the dot.
It's still not the same. It's not the
Bam.
same. It is not the same. It's not the same.
I mean, you got something to do. Got places to be.
I got some knowledge that needs to be spitted.
Spit it. All right. Well, we're gonna get to your knowledge. We're gonna let you spit.
No, I don't spit.
Oh,
I don't spit.
what you do?
It rhymes with spit. Lick. There you go.
Oh God.
Let's
What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody
what's
doing?
going on? What's going on?
Miss Jill, what's going on?
What's up?
My
dude?
my classmate.
That's
So right now this is a Wilson thing tonight. I just wanted to let you know that because y'all little Falcons or excuse me, I don't even know what St. John, what y'all
Blue Devils.
Musketeers or something.
But
like
I'll
that.
take that Falcons.
Y'all Darlington people was outnumbering us, but tonight,
the Tigers.
it's all about the Tigers tonight.
I'll let y'all have that win. Well, I didn't say win, but I'll,
And y'all little homecoming, you know what I'm saying, tonight or this week. So y'all might have some cotton candy or some clowns or something. It's gonna be a big damn circus in Darlington because y'all don't know how to party like we know how to party.
It's going down. It's gonna be lit.
Is
in
it?
Darlington this week? That's right. I mean,
Look at Robin talking about
I'm
the
guessing.
Falcons. You know what? I don't even know. What is a falcon? Ain't that like a buzzard or something like that?
well,
And that's about the same thing.
It's like a type of hawk.
Oh, a hawk.
don't be hating. Don't be hating.
Shouts out to Tori for giving us a congratulations for actually starting on time.
Yeah.
Oh shit. We always start on time.
No, we don't.
It's all right though. It still be spicy and hot up in here.
That's right.
No matter if we start at 8 o'clock, 8:02, or 8:06.
You right.
It still goes down.
You right.
What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Veronica.
What's up? What's up?
Let me see. There we go. Back with y'all tonight. This is Tangy Tea of Life, where we talk about any and everything right here. Nothing is off limits. So glad to be back tonight. I have my brother, Victor.
What's up? What's up? After you introduced Jill, I got something I need to get off my chest. I saw something this weekend I didn't appreciate.
All right, that makes both of us.
Okay.
Here we
All
go,
right,
Veronica.
let's go. Right. Starting the cigarette already. Jill, no. Yes. What's going on, Jill? Welcome. Your first time here at the tea.
Yes.
Welcome,
I'm
Jill.
excited.
Welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm 40, married to my husband of 12 years. We have 2 daughters, 6 years old and a 9-year-old, and live here in Florence.
Well, welcome to the tea, and you are a
Thank you.
tiger.
Yes.
Proud.
Class of 99.
Class of 99, baby.
Yeah.
A proud tiger.
on that
I
one.
give y'all a bomb, I guess. Yeah, there's 2 tigers here tonight, so
Rawr. Yeah.
all right, Victor, what's on your mind?
So this weekend I was partying a little bit, right? And I ain't gonna call the club name, but I was at a club and there was a guy in there that might not have been, I just say his neurons just don't fire quite as fast as everybody else's.
Mm.
And I've seen him before. He'll dance with ladies or whatever and, whoop de whoop. Well, that evening there was a transformer in there. All right.
Mhm.
And he danced with this damn person all night long. And I'm sitting here looking like ain't nobody gonna, cause he don't know.
Mhm.
And so I walked outside for a second, for none of y'all's business while I was outside.
Yeah.
And he get in the car with this transformer. So there's a security guard outside. And I said, you know what? I said, you ain't shit because you saw this dude dancing and he needs a little extra attention. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I felt like somebody should have said something to him. And then she said, well, you don't know what he like. I said, well, this dude come in here every week and he dance with women. He don't dance with a man. He dance with women all week. And I just feel like, we, to each his own, but why are you trying to trick? You shouldn't trick nobody. Just be who you is.
Right.
And let people know who you are.
Mm.
But the transformer did have some stubble. So it wasn't like it was, it was dark, but I could see it.
Mhm.
But I just felt like the club owners, not to say that person is not welcome there, but at least, they might got to the room and then he find out. And then what you do?
Well, sometimes you got to tend to your own business.
I'm just saying, I just feel like somebody should have said something to my man and be like, listen, bro, before you get, to the hotel room.
Now that's true what Tracy said. How you know he didn't know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, if I'm sitting here talking to somebody and it might be suspect, let me know so I can make my decision.
But he might swing both ways, Victor. You don't know that.
Well, he might. I'm just saying, I just feel like you should let people know. You know what I'm saying? You should let people know. Yeah.
Right, Jill. I
should have
mean,
brought the candy cigarettes.
Y'all could have been sipping all night.
Sometimes you got to let people find out. And like Tracy said, he may have already known. I don't know, because maybe he go to that spot a lot. Maybe he know about.
No, because I wouldn't have been in there. No, this is a club. This is a heterosexual club that, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with whatever you choose to be.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is you shouldn't have to trick nobody. You should let somebody know what you are. And I felt like that did not happen.
Yeah.
And I told the security guard, like, why you let this happen?
And he knew.
It was a female security guard.
She knew.
Yeah, she knew. Because when I said something, she was like, I didn't think they got in the car together. I'm like, they walked right past you. So that means you wasn't diligent on your job.
But you wanted her to stop them and say,
I
dude.
just wanted somebody to let him know. I didn't want to tell him because, I don't know, dude. But he's in there like every week. So I just feel like, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he knew. But to each his own.
To each his own.
Shouts out to everybody out there. Whether they licking it, sticking it, whatever. Whatever they doing, shout out to them. What's going on, everybody out there? Thank y'all so much for watching the tea. We appreciate all of you out there who's chiming in so far. And let me say this, the past 2 weeks, the tea has been really, really spicy, tangy, like whatever you want to call it.
I don't know what you call it.
But let me say this. This is a podcast. We have our opinions. We sit here and we have topics that, sometimes we get really deep into. And I know like some topics that we have here on the show, like I really get, hyped about. And you may hear my tone go up or, that doesn't mean I'm trying to disrespect anybody here on the panel. That doesn't mean I'm trying to disrespect anybody that's watching the tea. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean I'm talking about no one that's in my life.
Yeah.
Or, it's not, some things are personal, but it's not like this is a show where we're trying to air out things that's going on in our personal lives. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We are just having conversation. And we're giving advice to people that are writing letters into the show. So let's not take things so personal.
I don't care what they say about me.
Let's not take things so personal.
I don't care.
But
Veronica,
yeah,
I don't.
I know you
I
don't.
don't. Jill, I don't.
I know you don't.
I don't.
But I just felt like I needed to say that,
Oh.
just, for people won't be like, damn, they really
Exactly.
getting into it tonight. Like,
Exactly, Tina.
don't take it so seriously.
Exactly, Tina.
Grown
said-
folks talking.
Grown
Exactly.
folks. You're right. You're right, Tina.
Exactly. And sometimes it get a little spicy and hot, and we don't agree a lot. But at the end of the show, at the end of the day, we still love one another. So, what's going on? Once again, everybody out there, thank y'all so much. Megan Stevenson, Tina, Sherry, I see you, Tasha, Tracy, Tori, Lisa, all of you, Robin. What's going on? So
I had a chance to party with one of the viewers last Saturday.
Oh,
I won't tell you who.
do tell.
No, it wasn't like that.
And
but
what? Oh,
it wasn't like
It wasn't?
that.
Okay.
No, shit, no.
okay.
But we were just, we had a drink or two. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh, well,
they wanted to have a halfway show. I'm like, listen, I ain't out here for that.
well, shouts out to them.
Yeah, I wasn't out there for that, but I was out there just to,
Hang out,
hang
yeah.
out. Yeah.
I'm telling you, we're going to have, y'all sit tight and wait on this because we're going to have a big tea party. Like, we want all of you that watch every week, all of the new ones, everyone that used to watch in the past. We just want to have a big party for everyone to just come out. And, for those of you who don't know us, you'll get to meet us. And we just want to have a good time. All right. So let's get started. So we have an email letter, and plus I have a topic that came to my inbox that I want to get into as well. But first, we're going to jump on this. We're going to jump on this email letter.
Is it messy?
It's messy. It's very messy.
My favorite.
It's messy.
It's my favorite. Let me take another drink.
So I definitely need for you to pay attention, both of you guys. And guys, once again, welcome, Jill.
Thank you.
She is here for the first time joining us on the tea. We appreciate you. All right, here we go. It's called Having Second Thoughts. Please help. I recently accepted a marriage proposal from a guy I dated off and on. At the same time of the proposal, we was just friends. He saw who he wanted to see, and I saw who I wanted to see. I do have strong feelings for him, and I believe he has the same for me. But the reality of the situation is we were truly meant to be together. If we were truly meant to be together, we wouldn't have been dipping outside of each other. A part of me think from his end it's a business move, and truthfully, I'm tired of being alone. I desire a husband. We know each other. My girlfriends have been telling me I made the wrong decision, and their words are weighing heavy on my mind. I am a God-fearing woman. I believe and have strong faith in that God will send the one for me, with the understanding he will also send me what I desire that could be the complete opposite of what he has planned for my life. Now that I accepted his proposal in front of friends and family, I guess I'm going along with it so I don't look crazy. But I'd rather look crazy now than a year or two down the road when I'm unhappy with my decision. My best friend said to me she thought more of me, but to have accepted the proposal from him knowing I was just with another guy a few days before is just downright dirty. She states marriage is honorable before God and shouldn't be taken lightly. And because I was preaching to her about certain situations in her life, she calls me a hypocrite from the decision I made. What should I do? What should I do? End it while there is still time, or go along with it so that it looks good for the ones on the outside? And at least at the age of 45, I finally get my husband. Should I call off the engagement? Mm-hmm. Well, what do we have here? A lot of things in this letter that we definitely need to talk about. First of all, yes, your friend is correct. Marriage is, how does she say it? Marriage is honorable before God. Now, for you to say that you just slept with another man a few days before you accepted your friend's proposal, that I'm looking like, why would you accept his proposal and you just slept with another guy a few days ago?
Right.
Why? Clearly you're not ready to be married to anyone. Even though you say you're 45, you want a husband, but do you really want a husband right now? Not saying that you have feelings for this other dude that you just slept with, but it had to be something there. You both clearly aren't ready because you both are sleeping with other people, but he proposed to you and you accepted for the wrong reasons. You accepted the proposal because he proposed to you in front of family and friends. So I'm taking it that you didn't want him to look bad. You didn't want to look bad. You didn't want him looking crazy, pretty much.
Right.
For if you would have said no. But if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I mean, I clearly wouldn't. I would feel bad saying no to someone in front of family and friends. But I mean, I wouldn't be in that situation where I just slept with someone a few days ago either. And now I'm accepting a proposal from my friend. She said they was friends, so they wasn't together. So, Vic, I have more to say, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you.
You
jump
already
in.
know how I feel about marriage. I feel like that's a business decision anyway. Well, the reason why people get married here now, back in the day, I feel like it was about love, but people get married for all the wrong reasons. But if you accepted that ring, then in front of your families and friends or whatever, yeah, you can call it off. But to me, that's a cop out. You really want to be with this dude. Because if you didn't, I don't think you would have accepted it. So now what you need to do is y'all need to make that shit work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you've accepted the fact in front of your friends, whether it doesn't matter what y'all did before y'all dated. That's just how I see it. It don't matter what you did. It don't matter if you slept with somebody a day, an hour, a minute before you accepted this ring. Once you accept the ring, I feel like you are now taking that step forward with this person and saying that I am willing to make this shit work with you, despite everything that happened, before the ring. Because I feel like even in a marriage, what you did before the marriage shouldn't matter. That's just how I feel. And what you did before the engagement. Now, if we're dating and you've been cheating, and I know you've been cheating, and we've been seeing other people, whatever. But a ring to me is more serious than a relationship, and a marriage is more serious than an engagement. So it's like y'all are progressing. You might not be progressing that everybody think you progressing, but that's still an accomplishment. You said that you want to be this man's wife. All right, now nobody's saying y'all got to get married real quick, but y'all should. Okay, what are we going to do to keep this bond so we can move the step forward? Because that means they could be engaged for the next 6 years. So what you think? Classmate?
I don't think she should have accepted it.
Okay.
I think that, doing what she did, sleeping with the other person, she wasn't ready.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe she didn't know, of course, that he was going to propose to her
Right.
2 days later. Well, you don't get, knowing what you know, you shouldn't have just accepted it. But she could there's still time that she can turn him down.
Yeah.
Don't go ahead with, a marriage and knowing if you're not in love with that person.
Exactly.
Don't go through with it. Just end it and go on about your way.
Yeah.
Let him go. Let him, find someone else.
Right.
And you do what you're going to do.
So y'all don't think people can change?
Yeah,
Yes, people can change, but I mean, you just slept with someone 2 days. So you're cool with that?
It's just sex. It's just sex.
Oh, here we go.
That's
Right.
all it is, just sex.
So you'll be cool with proposing to someone and they just
No,
slept with.
I'm not cool with
You're
it.
bringing it up again, Victor.
Bringing up what?
Sex.
Oh, yeah.
That's not in his top 5.
But
But go ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. So to me, I would feel more betrayed if you gave this other person something in my 5 versus, I mean, to me, it's just sex. That's all it is. All y'all did was.
But who's to say that she won't go if she did it 2 nights ago with that
Right.
other person?
You're
She's
right,
gonna go
right.
and do it with somebody else.
But once you accept this ring, then in my mind that you accept all.
It's just a ring.
Well, to me,
Just
once
a
you
ring.
accept it, yeah, you're right. It's just a ring, and a marriage is just a ceremony.
And it's just a piece of paper.
You're right, but it all depends on what it means to you. So if I put this ring on your finger, that's to let everybody know, you know.
But when you take that commitment to that person, that means that you give up your partying, days of going out and, let me sleep with that person tonight. You give up that. Your person, you're devoted to that person and that person only.
So that's
Right.
what. So if you once you're in a committed, but
Right.
listen,
she's
now
committed to. She's going to be committed to that
that
guy
person now
that you're right.
from after the ring.
Darn right. You better be.
After the
Right.
ring. So she didn't cheat. Well, we don't know if she cheated after the ring. But before the ring, is that really cheating? Because she said she wasn't in a committed relationship. That's what she said. She was not in she said that.
But she said she loved him. She said, I do have strong feelings for him, and I believe he has the same for me.
Okay.
But the reality of it, the reality of the situation is, if we were truly meant to be together, we wouldn't have been dipping outside of each other. Okay, well, if you knew that, then you shouldn't have. I mean, it's so messy.
I get
this
it.
is so messy.
I get it, but sometimes two people could come together for the weirdest way. And they don't necessarily mean just because it's not the storybook way on how they came together, don't necessarily mean it can't work.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're not saying it can't work, but I will feel so crazy.
Yep.
Just slept with someone 2 days ago, and here I'm married. Well, not married now, but I'm engaged. But you just slept with.
But the thing is that for you to do that, then there couldn't have been no emotional ties to anybody else. It couldn't have been.
How do we know that she's not emotionally tied to that other person?
Because she
Exactly.
because apparently she accepted the ring.
Because her family and friends was there,
Right.
not because of how she felt about him.
Oh, well.
She could have been just doing it for show.
Right, and that's what it
All
sounds.
those people were there, and she was like, "Oh, I got to do it."
Well, let me say this. Listening to that letter halfway, it couldn't have been a really nice ring because she said, "Do marry her for business." Didn't she just say?
Does it matter if the ring is nice or not?
If I buy you a $9,000 ring, you better accept it, or I'm going to jail.
For what?
Slashing 3 tires, sugaring your gas
It
tank.
shouldn't matter the size or
I'ma
how much
burn
it
up-
costs.
Let's write that.
Don't accept it at all.
Let's write that down.
Right.
But
Dick White.
I'm telling you, so you mean to tell me if a dude, I guess, from married and whatever, but for you to sit here and a dude to give you a 4-carat ring, 4 carats.
I'm gonna be committed for sure.
So if you was kind of on the rocks, and I give you a 4-carat ring,
And I just slept with someone 2 days ago.
4 carats,
I don't give a shit if it was 10 carats.
4
If I
carats,
wasn't ready, I'm not going to pretend like I'm ready to marry you.
solitaire,
Don't
4
care.
4-carat solitaire, VVS.
VPS. It doesn't matter.
We're talking about a $90,000 ring.
No.
Y'all wouldn't accept that.
Because of the ring, Vic.
That means if I can afford a 4-carat solitaire, I probably can afford something. Okay. I
We're
can't.
back to money again.
That's what
Right.
at the end of the day, to me, that's what marriage is about.
This is in his top 5.
But
But,
to me-
he say it's not.
I didn't say that.
Right, Megan. CBS, NBC. It doesn't matter.
That's my best. That's my best friend.
What's going on, Megan?
But to me, to be honest with you, marriage should be a marriage. To me, it's a business decision. Yes, I have to have some love for you to get married to you, but I'm also not gonna put myself in no financial strain just to be with you. No, because that means as soon as I sign my name on that paper, our assets come together, just like our debts come together. So it's got to make sense to me. I don't want no woman over here with $60,000 worth of debt and I got $15 in the bank. That makes no sense. Like, come on, man. I'm going the wrong way.
That's why you date
And
and find out. You get to know one
And who-
another before
who do
you.
background checks?
That would be you. You the
Thank
king
you.
of background checks.
Thank
I'll
you.
give you that.
I'm gonna do
but
that
I'm
first.
saying, like,
Right.
this is when you have conversations. That's why conversation is so important in a relationship and getting to know people. So we're gonna jump right into
Before you go up, hit Tony. Tony
Yeah.
said, "What about God?"
Right.
and that part
Right.
I get it.
and that part.
I said marriage today, 2021. People are getting married and God is not in their relationship. Now, everybody doesn't do it for those reasons, for whatever reason they get married. But I know why I want to get married, because I want to be in love with the person who I'm with. But they also got to be able to be self-sufficient as well, because I ain't gonna be here forever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna need for you to manage what I got and make sure you distribute it out.
We get
Yeah.
that part. You don't want to get involved with somebody, like you say, who have $60,000 in debt and you have $15 in the bank.
15 and a half.
15 and
I
a
got
half.
paid yesterday.
We get that. I mean, but if you love this person, you're not gonna,
I can't.
because of their back.
Because now if I get married to you and you got all this debt and I accept all this debt, then that's not fair to you, because I'm going to always hold that over you. Like, damn.
But how about if they went to school, like they got a master's degree in this and they paying back student loans? They have $60,000 in
Well,
student
then
loans
we need to wait.
that they're paying back.
So we can't wait to get married.
But when you talk to them, though, would you even invest your time in them? That's the thing, because you
wait 10 years for to marry
Right.
somebody.
Exactly.
$60,000 instead of $1 million.
exactly.
That's
No.
me right now.
See what I'm saying? You're talking to a OBGYN, right? Are
Nurse
you a
practitioner.
nurse practitioner? Yeah.
I ain't waiting.
Okay, then.
I can't wait. I'm gonna need. That's why
See, that's what we're saying. So you can't
Cougar. Them Cougars ain't got no debt.
Oh, jeez.
Them Cougars ain't got no debt. They buying PlayStations and all. But on a serious note, I mean, I get it. But for somebody to have that much debt accrued, you have to have at least some kind of a career. You know what
That's
I'm
what
saying?
I'm saying. Like,
I get it.
Yeah.
So I mean, as long as your debt ain't really, I mean, I guess it is transferable. But to me, if you got some bankruptcies, you know what I'm saying, you got some foreclosures. I'm not saying I can't love you.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. So you can't forgive someone for something that they did and that something happened in their past.
You're gonna have to do some extra shit too, because there's some women out here that's got some other stuff going, and just like with me, there's some, I might have to step it up. I mean, I can't afford to buy you the Range Rover and all that, but we can get an Explorer.
Not on the paper mill.
I can get you an Explorer XLT. I can get you a nice used vehicle. You know what I'm saying? I can't get the Hellcat, but I can
Okay.
get you the Hemi.
What's wrong with that, though?
I'm just saying, some women.
It depends on who you choosing. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for those types of women that are out there looking for all this expensive stuff, then that's what you're going to get.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking for someone that's going to love you for Vic,
Yeah, but I want her to love me
They're
for
not
Vic.
going to expect that from you.
exactly, they're not going to expect no Land Rover and you buying expensive gifts, because
But-
they looking at you.
But my
and who
reason
you
is
are.
why. All right, so if you got all this debt, why you chose me though?
Because she saw something in you. It didn't have anything to
Or
do.
she saw a way out,
Well, she likes you for you.
or she
Right.
saw. So I know you want to get to the comment, but
Yeah, because there's a lot of comments. Go ahead.
But I just feel like sometimes when people, because she said due for a business decision, that's why I'm trying to get at. So when it comes down to it, if I know, okay, Veronica over here and she got a nice little nest egg going, and I got $25,000 worth of debt in the foreclosure, yeah, I like you, but I might turn on the charm. I might start doing some extra shit just to see if I can get something out of you to further help my situation. Yes, I might still love you, but I might not love you that much. I might love you getting me out of this situation. So I might be on my best behavior until I get out my situation, and then you see my true self. So, old girl, like if you saying it's for a business decision, that right there is the major red flag. If you think this dude for 1 second is with you for a business decision.
But see, in the same breath, though, she said, a part of me think from his end it's a business move. And truthfully, I'm tired of being alone. I desire a husband.
Then
So
marry
in the
him.
same
Marry him.
breath, you're saying, okay, well, I think he's
Marry him.
proposed to me for a business decision, but then I do want a husband.
I say marry him.
So, I mean,
the thing about it is, if you gonna be stupid, you gotta be tough. So that's what's got to happen. Marry my man. Veronica, she pretty much,
I think she made a decision.
Yeah.
She's going to go with it,
Yep.
but she just want confirmation from us, like and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, it's nothing wrong with you writing. I mean, I love when you guys write y'all letters.
look at Michael. Michael says, sound like I'm using the lady for a come up. I don't see how, but okay. I might. I would.
You would use someone for a come up?
That's what we all do. What you think of references on a job? If I'm sitting here, if you say, hey man, can you put in a good word for me on the
We're talking
job?
about relationships.
Well, I mean, using is using, no matter how you do it. When you go up there, hey, can I go up there and tell these people I know you so I can get a discount? That's using. That's a come up too.
Relationships.
But it's the same thing. That's the same thing. Like if I like her and y'all know y'all friends, hey Veronica, tell Jill I'm a good person. Okay, Vic, I got you. That's the same thing.
You're using me, but you're not using the person that you're trying to.
But I'm still I'm still using somebody for a come up to get something. You know what I'm saying? He's saying using, but to me that's the same thing. Using is using, but I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
All right, let's scroll up to some of these comments that's been coming through. Whoa, somebody wrote. Let me see. Tasha wrote a book right there.
Yeah,
We're gonna get to you,
read
Tasha. Let me
it.
see. So need to look. Okay, that was when you was giving your intro about
what it
the
said?
club.
What it said?
Let's see. Well, a lot of people wasn't there for that, so they wouldn't be knowing what we was talking about.
Oh, okay.
You still want me to go with it?
So anyway, a guy was
Jumping topics.
a guy was in the club with a suspected transsexual. I don't think he knew what it was, and somebody should have said something to him. That's what
Okay, so Tasha says you also need to look out for the safety of the other person, because if he didn't know and found out later, he could have hurt that person because he thought it was a woman.
That's true.
Yeah. Sherry said you didn't want to tell him, but wanted someone else to tell him.
Yeah, because I don't know. Ain't none of my business.
All right, so let's go back to
Oh god.
yes, Megan, take a sip and keep on talking. That was when I made that comment earlier about,
Yeah.
we're this is
Yeah.
podcasts and we're here to talk. All right, so let's get to the letter. What
You
did
see
they say?
Tasha?
What did that?
Tasha in the building. She's just waving.
Oh, okay. I didn't see.
Right there. Right there.
Talking about Natasha.
Yeah.
That's a
Natasha.
lemon. Spilled the tea. Oh, she's waving. That looked like a lemon on my end. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on, Natasha? All right, let's see. Okay, Tina says there's still time to walk away if there is doubt. Run. Audra said, end it now.
Cause
What's up, Audra? Hey, Tamara. She says, give the ring back.
that's the one that be working out with you, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Sammy says she's not ready to get married. Call it off. Natasha, do he got money before you break it off? Oh my gosh. Tasha.
But I mean, that's a legitimate.
She not ready. Jason says she's not ready to be a wife. Absolutely. Melanie, in it before you pay any deposits.
Well, you can get a deposit back, can't you? Can you get deposits
Some
back?
people want to allow
No.
you to get deposits
If
back.
it's been too far, no,
Right.
you can't.
Well, I'd rather lose my deposit than to
Then
lose
through the whole-
time. Yeah.
Right.
that's true.
So
So let's see what Tasha says.
God, dog.
Woo, here we go. She says she is a God-fearing woman and have faith that God would send her man. So why dip outside and why not trust God and wait for him to send you who is for you?
Right.
A God-fearing woman, while waiting, is only seeking God and no other man until God sends the one for you. Yes, I agree. She's a hypocrite. And as far as calling off the engagement, have at it, because in the end, her and him will get what's coming to them. Karma is real. Don't put God in your foolishness.
But how we know
Right.
that God did not send that, regardless of how we all think that there's a time limit to when somebody can. I feel like if you get saved, then as long as you keep walking that life, you good. And I may be wrong. So if this dude is coming to her with a ring, regardless of what happened before that, it's what happens after that. If he is a good man and she is a good woman, if they are good for each other after that engagement, then why is it a big issue? I don't see where there's the problem, because they made a commitment to each other. They made a commitment.
He made a commitment.
Okay,
He,
right.
his intentions is to make the commitment to her, but she is saying basically she's not ready.
But she's wearing.
But she want a husband.
But she wearing the ring though. So you don't think that's a commitment too, by her wearing the ring?
It's basically saying that she just did it because there was people there.
Right.
And
There was people to witness the
Right.
engagement. So she was not about to call it off.
in front of everybody.
So let's back up for a second. How in the hell all them people over there? Because I just don't have people around. For me to be engaged to somebody, that means that people had to know. So,
he had it set up.
yeah, he had it set up.
but
Maybe
did she say her peoples didn't even mess with him like that? Towards the end of the letter, and she said something about that.
no.
Oh, she didn't. I'm pretty sure she did. I'm pretty sure she did.
No, you talking about her friend. She was saying that her friend, let me see, my best friend said to me she thought more of me, but to have accepted the proposal from him knowing I was just with another guy a few days before is just downright dirty. So she's telling her friend, you shouldn't have accepted that proposal.
So
'cause
I assume the best friend was there.
yes.
So if she was there, then she end on it too. You just as dirty.
Nah, you
Wait
know
a
her best friend ain't gonna be like, no, don't do it, girl.
Wait a minute.
That's her moment.
Wait a
Like,
minute. So if I'm about to propose, if y'all two friends and I'm about to propose to you,
mhm.
all right, and she already know how you getting down and how I'm getting down, I say, well, Jill, I want you to show up. Get Veronica this play. I want everybody to go up. You know what she should do? Veronica, listen. Vic about to propose to you, and you already know. Don't you accept that damn ring? But see, if that's your friend, she should have told him to start with, like, listen, hold up. This my friend. Y'all, it's some shit y'all need to work on before I even try to set this up. So there's so much that should have happened that didn't. So whoever set this to have everybody there to look at this, if they knew halfway what was going on, they just as guilty as everybody else that's in the situation.
I don't know.
So you mean to tell me if a man is a serial woman beater and he been beating this girl tail the whole time they've been together, and then all of a sudden he want to marry her and he go to her mama and say, I want you to get everybody over here because I want to propose to your daughter, and she set every damn thing up.
now that's serious right there.
That's different.
Yeah,
But
It's a different
that's-
situation.
But you're condoning this shit. That's the same thing with the cheating.
yeah, but he's not beating on her, like
I mean, he beating somebody.
Oh God.
beating that meat.
Lord,
He ain't beating the meat. He beating
on
somebody
help me.
Well, I don't know. Chris says, don't play with that man. If he's truly ready and you playing, that's how people get hurt.
That
That's
is that
exactly
man
right.
ready. That man ready.
That's exactly right.
That
That's how
man ready
people
to get them
hurt.
bills paid. But I'm just saying, could be. I don't know.
Tamara says maybe she does, but what is his purpose?
So let me ask you this: if they get together and he's monogamous to her, but the only reason he is with her for her money, is that a bad marriage?
If he's only for her money,
Yep.
Yeah.
yes, that's a bad
How?
marriage.
If he's monogamous,
You're in it for the wrong reasons.
listen, we're talking about marriage now. Marriage is, like she said,
Well,
a piece of paper.
I'm definitely going to get in it for the right reasons, but carry
You're
on.
gonna get in it for your reasons. Everybody gets married for different reasons, and I respect that. But if he's monogamous to her and he is a good man to her, but he don't love her, is he really a bad person? Just think about that. Is he really a bad person if he's monogamous? He's if she asks, he does. He does all these things, but he does not truly love this woman. Is he really in it for the wrong reasons?
I think love should be number one
Should be.
when you propose to someone. If you're trying to marry someone, I think love should be number one. If you don't love me, then don't ask me to marry you.
So then we could, like I said, we could be together without putting half my shit on the line. That's just how I view it. Because I love you. If I love you enough to have half my stuff put up, that's love. Half of everything that I've ever accomplished in life is up for grabs. And I'm willing to sign however many letters I got in my name, to 11 letters in my name, to sit here and say, I love you enough for 40 years or however long I is, maybe if I get married, that I'm willing to sacrifice all this. Shit, no. I ain't gonna say I can't do that, but it's got to be more than just me putting up half. You got to put up something too.
I mean, yes, we're becoming one. We definitely got to put up something. It's a 50-50.
Right.
It's 50-50. Should.
So if you worth $1 million and I'm worth 25,000,
Back to money again.
my 12,500 and your 500,000, that's half. So you willing to put up 500,000 next against my 12,500?
You won't know about that though.
See, look at you. You get on my damn nerves. Go ahead.
Jason says, what church she go to sleeping around with all these folks at the same time? Because she says she's a God-fearing woman.
She
right?
did.
That's what she said.
She did.
If there's us problems now, it will only get worse later. Oh, gotta work out those problems. Tina says, a disaster waiting to happen. You see all the signs now. Audra says, this is too messy from the beginning. Shaking my head. End it now. Mr. Sammy said, Victor, she is not ready.
I agree. I agree. Right now, she's not.
Tasha says, for women, Vic, or most women, sex isn't just sex. Touch that.
Huh? She said for women, Vic.
For women, Vic, or most women, sex isn't just sex.
I don't understand what she's saying.
She's saying because you're saying it's only sex. It's just sex.
Yeah, it's just
like
sex.
for women, it's totally different. Like we don't think of some women.
There you go.
Some women
I was waiting for that one.
don't think of it only sex. Like some of us is in it for more than sex. So it's not only sex for some women. So she was saying for women, Vic, or most women, sex is just sex for some women. She was just trying to clear that up. Tasha, if I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm thinking that's how you was trying to break it down.
Yeah, wrong.
Megan, can she see herself with just him for the rest of her life? If no, then bye, Felicia.
But if she can, then listen, I don't see nothing wrong. I think she should go along with it. Ma'am, if you watching, I want an invitation.
Oh, she's definitely watching. I'm quite sure because she says she's a top fan. So
Now you're gonna have motherfuckers looking to see.
I mean, no. Oh, I don't mean top fan like it come up top fan. Don't look for that. I should have said top fan. But she's a faithful viewer, as she say.
Send me you ain't even got to tell me. Just send me a
And she never comments. So we would never see if she's a top fan from that way anyway.
Okay.
So
I want to go to this wedding. I know it's gonna be some good food there. Especially if you're talking about a business decision.
Brenda says everybody want a wedding, but not a marriage. Bingo. But both care more about what other people thinking than about each other.
I don't know who Miss Brenda is, but Miss Brenda, she
She hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
she showed
These days it's definitely about
It's
that.
all about show.
About show. That's crazy.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Put on my
And
best
what
suit
if he had
for 5 hours just to spend the rest of my life in misery. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, just go elope.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a
mean,
helicopter
just
at my
go-
wedding.
Oh,
I don't know
God.
how I'm gonna do it, but that's what I want.
Oh,
And a horse.
And a horse.
A
Tasha
helicopter.
And a horse
says,
with your cowboy boots and your cowboy
Oh,
hat.
hell yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And what if he had or she had sex after the ring?
But you know what's crazy? She 45, but what if she got pregnant by the other dude? That would have been crazy, ain't it? So then what?
She wasn't ready.
No, I mean I'm just saying.
And not ready.
She said she had sex before.
2 days before.
So-
Days before.
So what if she would have got pregnant?
Right.
What if she is pregnant? I mean,
Right.
women at 45 can still have kids.
Right. Mm.
I ain't want no more. Don't you put my damn sound on that. I ain't went off on a tangent yet tonight, but I'm due for one.
So let's see.
What Jason said, so a dude gave her a ring in front of her family and friends, and they weren't in a relationship, or she wasn't calling it a relationship because she was in them streets.
Yeah, which one? Because she's saying
Jason, you right. She was in them streets. Yeah, most of y'all be in the streets anyway, and the man be at home
that's a lie.
washing dishes and
Shut the hell
clothes
up.
and folding clothes and you
What?
look,
See, you make me curse. I try not to curse.
what Jason
but
did. Jason just say
That's what Jason says, and I agree with that. Like he's asking the question. So, dude gave her a ring in front of
Yes.
family and friends, and they weren't in a relationship.
Yeah. So he was genuine
That's what I couldn't get. And then she said, and he, or she wasn't calling it a relationship.
because she
That's
was in
my
the
thing.
streets.
Maybe she's not calling it a relationship, but this dude, would you propose to somebody that you're not in a relationship with?
It
No.
depends. To me, it depends. She just said it might be a business move. Yes, if I knew, and I'm just speaking game here. If I knew you wanted a husband,
Mm-hmm.
and being you was sleeping around, and I was killing it, or you tell me I was,
Yeah.
so sexually I got you, maybe not. If I know you want a husband
Bad.
bad,
Mm-hmm.
and I can see a way out of this financial tragedy that I have going on here, why not? We already having sex. I mean, I'm saying I might be marrying you I might be starting the marriage for the wrong reason, but we could turn it into something beautiful. I could be in the green or in the black. You know
But
what
you
I'm saying?
definitely you would propose to somebody. If
Hell
you was
yeah.
in that situation,
Yes.
you will propose to
Yes.
a so-called friend,
Yes, I
even
would.
if y'all not in a relationship.
Yes, but see, and the thing, I don't get it. Like, yes, everybody wants to say a marriage is about love. Yes, in a marriage, should be. I feel like when you get married, you should be with the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Da 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 da. But I'm gonna tell you something. Melania Gates, that's her name, Melania Gates or Bezos, whatever, Jeff Bezos, or
Mhm.
I spend the rest of my life with them. Whatever their wives' name is, yeah, I spend the rest of my life with them. Melania Trump, come on over here. Yeah, I proposed to her ass. She walked through that door. She said, "Well, Victor, will you want to marry?" Shit, come. I lead
See,
it.
you're one
I
of those
lead the
people
team.
that will
I lead the
marry for the wrong reasons.
That ain't the wrong reasons, because I'm gonna be faithful. Because you ain't gonna find me cheating.
I thought she was the Kamala.
But you,
Well, I am. But any woman want to marry me with some money, jump in the damn inbox. We could compare W-2s. If you got one more comma than what I got right now, guess what? We getting married.
How many commas you got?
yeah, do tell.
Ah, shit, I ain't got one. I told you I had $15 in the bank. If she got 1,000, we getting married.
Do tell.
If we got 1,000, we getting married.
You are definitely marrying someone for the wrong reasons.
No, that's the right. I'm not gonna cheat. if you mean if
You're going in it for the wrong reasons.
No,
You may not cheat
no,
once you
I'm
get
not.
there, but
No,
you're going in.
No, because I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. For however much money I make, Jill, don't say nothing. For however much money I make, all
I
right.
know him too well.
If she got one more zero than what I got on the end, bro, on the end,
Bruh.
we getting what you want. You want a $10,000 ring? Because I know I'm gonna get that back. You just made my life a whole lot easier. So I ain't even looking at no other woman. I'm not.
How you gonna get that back, Victor?
Because
Because she making millions.
that means if she making
I mean, oh, you talking about?
yeah,
I was
she,
getting ready to say the Trump.
yeah. And so if she
Right.
making millions and I'm 1,000 there, I mean, however we bring our assets together, you know what I'm saying? She just made my life a whole lot easier. So guess what? I'm not cheating. You ain't gonna touch her or disrespect her because I'm going to your ass about her. And eventually it's gonna turn into love. Or she gonna think it's love. But I'm just saying, I'm turning into the ultimate protector. She'll call me, she'll be like, damn, I got me a whole King Corso over here. Damn, I'm a protective dog. That's me. I just don't come close to her. Let Oprah walk through that door and say, come on. I'll throw these damn headphones at the both of y'all and walk out of here.
Bruh.
Oprah, whoever, any female millionaire, she could be ugly. I'm out.
Oh, Victor. Money is definitely his top 5.
Right.
Veronica,
Yeah.
I'm out.
I'm gonna start taking notes.
I'm out. But wait a minute. Y'all women will choose a dude
Sex.
to start with for money or protection or looks. It ain't about love when you first choose somebody. So why can't I marry somebody for money?
Looks.
Yeah, see, looks. I mean, y'all ain't gonna sit here and say,
It's got to be Halle Berry.
nah,
Remember he mentioned that one day.
Right.
kind of crazy though. But
We all got a little craziness in us.
but I'm saying
And she's a Leo.
so for the initial attraction, but the thing about it is for the initial attraction for y'all to even talk to a dude is looks, protection, money, whatever. But if I want to marry somebody for stability, why am I wrong? Eventually, it's gonna build a love. Eventually,
But you should be able to take care of yourself on your own.
I can, but I want to take care of myself in a 10,000 square foot home. I can't afford that right now.
Who's gonna clean that house for you?
We'll hire somebody. We'll hire somebody. I got 3 kids. Each one of y'all get 3,000 square foot a piece, and I got the other 1,000.
Oh.
And I'm getting her pregnant.
Oh gosh.
If she's 60, I'm getting her pregnant. I don't know how, but
I mean, that's what I say too, Stevenson. Are we marrying now for money or love? Really? Vic is marrying for money.
Yeah.
That's all right. So let me
And that's right, Tina. The man is supposed to be the head.
So let me back up. So you could be the head and not make the most money. We need to stop that. So all I'm saying is this. So if a man comes on to either one of y'all, all right, you gonna look at him first and be like, okay, his nails clean, he got a halfway decent haircut. I mean, I don't have one, but you gonna think it's got to be some kind of initial attraction for you to even allow this guy in your space. Whether he look good, whether he's got a good job, whatever your reasons are. But if a woman approach me, why can't my reason for accepting her invite be money? Why am I wrong? Because y'all do the same shit.
But you going in for, but are you going to marry her because she have money?
Yeah.
Or are you just
Hell yeah.
eventually it's going to turn into love, and that's why you're going to marry her, not because just she have money.
However, because guess what? I'ma love the fact that I don't have to work as hard because she providing for me. Or us. Excuse me, us. She provided for us. But see, y'all don't like it when y'all don't like that when somebody flips it on y'all. That's the same logic, Jamil. That's the same logic that they apply to a man. They'll sit here and they'll meet a man and they'll be like, well, he all right. And then you find out, oh shit, he work at Nucor. And I'm sitting
Some women.
and I'm at Roses. So my 11,000 plus his 111,000. We got 122,000 together. Hell yeah, I'm a man. And then what you do, you get this guy that second date and that third date, and then you learn to say, okay, he might got 3 toes, but I'ma love them 7 toes he got. He got 3 on one foot, 5 on the other. So he halfway deformed, but you're gonna love that deformed man because you know what? That 111,000 over there is the reason why you was there initially to start with. But eventually you're gonna love that man. You gonna sit here and tell me you ain't never seen a man and a woman together and be like, how in the hell did they get together?
Mm-hmm.
Either he had a good job or he was slanging something that damn long. That's the only 2 reasons I come up with. So it is what it is. And look what Audrey said. Vic, you ain't wrong, Vic. Women marry for money.
Oh, yes, women do marry for money, but
So
is
why
it
can't- why
right?
can't men?
Is it right though? No.
Yeah, no, it is right. Because you gave the guy the opportunity just because he could better your life. Why can't we do the same thing? Why can't
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I want Oprah walk through this door.
But see, that's why a lot of marriages
You're right.
end
I agree with you.
because people are going into marriage for the wrong reasons.
Is it wrong though? If I'm going into marriage to get a come up, is that wrong?
Hell yeah.
But I ain't gonna cheat. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm gonna do everything that somebody who loves you do. We're gonna go to church together. I'm gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna put lotion on your feet. I'm gonna do all that shit. I'm gonna scrub your heels with the butter knife in the little pink pan and soak your feet on Sundays
knife in
while we watch it. Cause I used to do shit like that. While we watching 60 Minutes, I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna scrub all that crust off your foot with a butter knife. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
You're going to be the one that's going to go into a marriage for the wrong reasons and hoping that it ends up for love,
I'm a lover.
not going in.
I mean, if she don't love me, I can't do nothing about that. There's nothing I can do about that. But for me to sit here and say that I won't love her, I think I will. Because with men, we look past a lot of shit too. We know y'all crazy. We know y'all crazy. We know that. But I just need you just crazy enough. Just get me some stitches. Now, if you go past stitches, I can't love you no more. But I'm cool with just going. I'm cool with you cutting me. You know what I'm saying? And me coming back home. Well, you know, next time I know I got these 7 stitches in my arm. Just don't hit an artery next time, babe. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you paying off my truck, even though you just put me in the hospital. I'm cool with that. So you mean to tell me y'all won't cut nobody? Jill, you won't cut you won't cut them?
No.
Okay. You won't cut nobody? Look at it.
No.
I mean, if he does
no,
something to me,
no.
yeah, that's different. I mean, if he's coming after me or hitting
No,
me,
I'm just talking about just, y'all women sometimes, y'all just,
No, but not as far as no cutting no one. I'm not trying to get locked up.
a man make you mad and I can just cut his ass, you know?
No.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Veronica? Look,
No. I wouldn't. I mean, no, I wouldn't. No, I'm not trying to go to jail.
I ain't calling the cops.
Still, I ain't trying to bruise my man either. I may be mad
It
at
ain't
you,
nothing but
but
stitches. I can heal. I can heal. You just make sure you keep that money coming in the crib. These little 7 stitches
Back
in
to
my
money.
arm. These little 7 stitches in my arm. That shit gonna heal.
So if she making all the money,
Yep.
she's making more zeros and more commas than
Yep.
you are.
Yep.
She can cut you and hit you and beat you up.
Damn right.
Oh, okay.
Don't hit
Wow.
me in my face and don't hit me between my legs.
She can hit you anywhere but those 2 places.
Yeah, don't hit me in them 2 places.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, take note, ladies.
right.
You better have some money.
Sign up, line up for Victor White,
Man, listen.
aka PIMP.
What Tina said?
Let's see. Vic, not all women needs a man money. Some women make more than a man,
That's
but
true.
some men can't handle a woman that makes more money than
That's true. She right. But I would love to experience that.
you. Would love to experience a woman making more than you.
Hell yeah. I would.
Mr. Sammy said you crazy.
Mr. Sammy,
Yep.
you already know.
Yeah.
But why can't a man You know, I don't remember, you know, we was just playing for a little bit, but why can't a man want a woman to make more than him? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but
that's your choice. Everybody have choices in this life.
so I just feel like when the roles are reversed, it sounds crazy for a man to sit here and say, you know, it's okay for me to give you an opportunity to date you knowing that you make more money than me. Because I'm not saying there's a lot of, you know, females that make substantial amounts of money in this area. You know, you got different fields and their husbands don't make as much. So me looking at it like, you know, if that was to happen to me, I'm like, you'd be stupid not to take that deal. That's just how I feel. Any man, you be stupid. If a woman, if she look good, she ain't even got to cook.
No, he would not be stupid if he wouldn't take it.
Exactly. That's it.
No, he wouldn't be stupid if he wouldn't jump on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wouldn't be. You are. Excuse me.
Wait, maybe I'm saying it wrong.
No. I was understanding it wrong. He is stupid because when a man meets a woman, it's been my, you know, experiences. When a man meets a woman, if it depends on where you meet her at. Mm-hmm. She gonna do her little background check. Well, girl, you know, Vic, you know, this dude named Vic want to holler at me. What you think about him? And she gonna be like, oh, he cool or whatever. Where he work at? What he got? How many baby mamas he got? How many kids he got? All right. Boom, 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 boom. She probably don't know how many children I have, and she probably don't know who my baby mama is. But she probably know where I work at and what I do. And then she gonna be like, girl, you better jump on that. And is she wrong? No. So why
For jumping on that because of where you work?
Or how much money she think I make? She's not wrong. For giving me that opportunity. It's up to me to fuck it up after that. Excuse me. But I'm just saying, once you make that initial connection and you going into that second date, so to speak, why is it wrong for you to say, I can see this person right here providing some security for me? That's all I'm saying is women do it all the time. Why can't a man do that?
I mean, they can.
Y'all do that.
No, y'all don't.
Yeah, we don't, but we should. We should. There's a lot of guys out here that accept financial liabilities, not thinking like, okay, bro, yeah, she cute and she cook and she do all this and she, you know, whatever it is that is in your top 5. But bro, she got 3 bankruptcies and she got 2 foreclosures. Is all of this that's positive really worth all of this over here that's negative? If it's worth it to you, then do it. But to me, I'm not even gonna, once I find this out over here, I'm out. So that's why.
How about if you don't find out till like 8 months later?
I
forgot.
Yeah,
you do background check. Way
before then.
You do background check
yeah,
the second day you meet them.
Before then. Second day. But see, this is the thing. I'm gonna give you a little game. Even before I shoot my shot, I done did a background check on you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Anybody who I've ever talked to, I already know before I even met you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I already know. If I came at you, I already know. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I already know. Now, if it's the other way around, then you know you got to do some maneuvering. But if I came at you, I already know.
Ladies, y'all hear that?
ain't too many people gonna sit here and tell you, you know what I'm saying, that I shot my shot like that.
No, I'm just saying for the potentials out there, just know Vic is gonna do a background check before he shoot his shot.
Exactly. You got to. You got to know what you getting. So my thing is, you know, and it's the whole dating scene, you know, people will get into it and then they're like, well, man, I didn't know. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. So in order for me, because see, when I go to a club or something, I'm not in the club looking for I'm not knocking anybody who does it.
Yeah, I get it.
But for me to actively pursue you, I'm not going to blindly do that. Now, if I was 25, 26, then yes, I would do that. I would just randomly go out there and then, hey, we can build something and make something happen. But now that I'm kind of halfway established and I have something that can be lost, I'm not going to go into a potential situation not knowing potentially what you already got going on. So that's what I'm saying. In order for me to shoot my shot at you, I got to say, you know what? She's worth the risk. I'm talking about even from first date.
Yeah.
I feel like you are worth the risk. And it's up to me or to you to mess it up. Or we might not even click and it's cool. But for me to go on a date with a woman, that I already did like a semi, like, you know, a little bit of homework on her. And I'm like, okay, you know, this is a potential candidate because I'm 40. I'm not in the stage right now that I should be randomly dating people. Because yes, I do want marriage at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. So anybody I'm dating now is a potential candidate. I'm not saying I'm going to rush into it, but I'm not dating just to be damn dating. No, fuck no. Ain't doing that.
Yeah.
What she said, you going to sound...
Oh, God.
What she said, I'm going to sound what?
Your game sounds tight. So why are you still single?
I don't know. But you know what? That's
40 is an extra small pool.
But I just said I'm 40. So Tina says, you know, I'm still single. I mean, that's just the status that I put on this show. I may or may not be. But that's just, you know, the aura I put out. So I'm gonna just say, look at you.
Oh yeah, do tell.
See, that's just it. So
all right. Well, let's see.
I know I went off on a tangent. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
that's
back
okay.
up for a little bit.
No, you're good. I love it. Mr. Sammy says it's not always about how much money you make. It's more about how you manage your money.
He's 1,000% right.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
Definitely
100% right.
How you manage.
You're right.
That's facts.
And that's the thing. So and I'm not knocking nobody for any financial decision, but if you got multiple bankruptcies, multiple foreclosures, you couldn't, to me, you're not managing, you know, and things happen. I get it.
Yeah.
You know, even during the pandemic, some of this stuff you got to, I ain't gonna say you got to, but you got to be like, come on now.
I mean, early years, like
even early years, yes.
things
You know,
happen.
some things happen. I've dated people that, you know, had some stuff happen to them, but I saw where, you know, you got to kind of be, I don't want to say I'm a financial forensic scientist, but you can look at some things and you can look at it and be like, okay, I can see where, you know, something happened. And it may or may not been the fault, you know, and you got to risk assess that situation and you get them a little grade or whatever and see if they make it the cut. But anyway, I can't give y'all too much game.
Golly.
What Julius McNeil say he with me?
Yes. Hey, Julius. Yeah, Julius says I'm with Vic.
He with me.
Yeah. Let's see what
Tina said. It's my pride. So they must have said something else. You see it right there. She said because it's his pride. Go down right there.
Oh yeah.
So he might have been talking about that. He's so crazy.
Yeah, because we can't see like when you all are commenting after each other comment. Let's see what Jay says. By the letter, sounds like he finally wants to settle down.
No, she finally wants to settle down. Because remember now.
She or he?
Well, both, right? Because they both was doing it.
Well, he proposed.
Yeah.
But he could.
Proposed, and she said that she wanted a husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you really want a husband? Please, after the show, please write us back and let us know the decision that you made. Did you stick with the proposal or did you tell him, nah? Like, I want to know. Let's see. So I told you, wait, let me see what Natasha says here. Love will blindside you. Yes, please love that person, but always look at the bigger picture. Open your eyes to everything, not just have on the love blinders.
And you know what? That's a real statement. That's a real statement because love will have you doing some things that, you know, the conscious you be like, you girl, why you doing that?
Mhm.
Or dude, why you doing that? So do you think she loved dude in this
Well,
love?
she said it.
So you think she loves him, or she wants to be a wife more? Because I think that's at stake.
I think she wants to be a wife more.
Then she loves him.
And because she said, I'm 45 and finally get my husband. So I'm thinking that because she's at 40, she's 45, and she's like, oh, come on, I'm not getting any younger. I think she's preferring to have a husband than to really look for
And a
love.
lot of people, a lot of women, I think that because, I think a lot of times we think that if we're not married by a certain age,
right?
we don't have that child by a certain age.
Yeah.
That time is running out for us.
Right. Not true.
No.
So there's definitely someone for everyone.
I think like that sometimes too. I did at one time. I thought like that. I was like,
I used to think that way.
yeah.
I thought I had to be, done with school, had to get married by a certain time, had to have my
Right.
child by a certain age. And, things happen. I thank God I finished school and, got my education and everything. And then I had my first child at 31.
Yeah. And see, and that's the thing. That's when a lot of us start making fast, unthought out decisions because we're worried about how old we are and things like that. Because I used to think about that too.
Yeah.
But we have to be careful when we're making decisions like that.
Right.
Like that's when things don't work out because we're trying to rush the process.
So I'm gonna ask you this: what about red flags? So when you sitting here talking about red flags, is a red flag like a no-go, or is that just like a precautionary thing? I don't know. Let's just say something like a woman says something like, well, I don't know if I can deal with a man with a finicky schedule. Is that like a red flag, or is that just something you think that she's just saying at that moment?
That's something that you're going to have to think about. Are you going to like deal with it, or is this something that you can't deal with? I mean, even looking down the long road, like, is this something that I'm going to be willing to take?
So I guess what I was trying to say is, sometimes, as when you meet somebody, you'll say some stuff that you might be like this, September the 28th, but the 30th, you might feel a little differently, depending on if I love you, there's a lot of shit that I'm gonna put up with that you will do that this person over here can't do. Like I said, you might can cut me and I still come home and still love you. But what I'm saying is when we get into these situations, when you first meet somebody, there's going to be some things that this person says that you're going to be like, I don't know. So that's why you got to do the background checks. Because when you do the background checks, you be like, oh, she don't mean that. I'm just saying.
Thanks, Victor. Tasha says, but if a woman loves a man, they will only see that man. She definitely just wants to be a wife. Yeah, if a woman really loves a man, that's exactly who she's going to see. She's going to only see that man. But it don't always work out that way, huh?
Pull Deidre conversation up.
When you really love someone, it's some issues. When you really love someone, it's some issues that may come up that can make or break the relationship. It's all up to the individual, what they are willing to accept and work through. Facts. Definitely. Like we can give our opinions, when we get these letters and stuff, but it's definitely up to that person to make that last and final decision on what they're going to do. And, that's why I be careful, like, if a friend or, a family member are going through something and you can't be so quick to say, well, girl, I wouldn't take that. Or girl, I wouldn't do this. Man, I wouldn't do that. Listen. Sometimes it's better to listen at people's stories, what they're going through before you jump to, you know, saying what you wouldn't do or what they shouldn't do. That's why a lot of people don't know my business. I'm very private.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just got to stay out of people's business. But yes, it definitely depends on, you know, that person and how much they will take, how much they will allow. But if it's truly love, that's when both parties compromise.
And that's, I just feel like and the reason I kept stressing it, you know, for the little bit of the show is when it comes down to the reason why I chose you, why should that matter if at the end we in love? You feel me? Does it matter? Does it matter why the initial reason why we got together? I mean, for a man, I mean, I might have thought you had a cute butt. I might have. But do you really want to know
Well,
that?
I was okay, but
do you really
is that
want
the reason you married me though?
No. I'm saying eventually it formed into that. But I'm just saying, so when a man, if a man went after women with money,
Definitely.
if a man went after a man with money, I mean, if a man went after a woman with money, that might have been his initial attraction to her. But
Her butt.
well, just the money.
Oh.
Well, some guys, that's what they want.
Hmm.
So if a man wants, let's go to physical. If a man is physically attracted to a woman, and that is his top number one thing, I want a woman to look like this, and he finds that woman, is he wrong? Because eventually it may or may not turn into love, but
If that's what he wants.
because
Right.
I don't think love is random. I really don't. I think you can choose somebody and y'all can make it work, and then it turns into love. And I may be wrong.
Things that stick out that you have to investigate.
Yes, Tasha, this letter said nothing about love.
Yes, it did. She said she loved this man.
Oh,
And
she did?
Yes.
I missed that part.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah, she says she loves him. And then I'm gonna get to this topic that came to my inbox right quick, and then of course we can jump back on this and give final thoughts or whatever. Let me see. She did say something about love. We know my girlfriends. I am a God-fearing woman.
I need you to read a comment, but it ain't come up there yet.
Okay.
I think it said, well, Deidre put I don't see it up there, but it says at the end of the day, no, it doesn't. That's your initial. It says that's your initial
right
interest. Yeah, that's no.
end, he would definitely be in a mess.
You can't see it, and it keeps
Read it
coming
to
back.
us.
It says at the end of the day, no, it doesn't. That's your initial interest. What we make and grow into is what matters, not what you're attracted to in the beginning. If my butt goes flat and we build a life together, you mean to tell me you're gonna leave me? No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not. Because what I'm saying is my initial attraction to you might have been.
That's what turned you on to me.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
It could have been money. It could have been your hair. It could have been your iPhone. I don't know what it could have been anything.
Yeah.
But if we build to that, would you really want to know 20 years down the line and you say, well, Vic, what was your initial attraction to me? And I say, you had some cute shoes on that day. Do you really?
I mean, I think everyone has an attraction at first, and definitely it's not love,
So,
but we do have an attraction to some.
and that's where I talk about honesty and being honesty and being truthful. Do you really want me to tell you the truth, or you want me to lie to you? Girl, or you was the baddest thing in the club that night, or you was the baddest thing that I seen that day. That's what y'all want to hear, but that may not be the truth. So if I sit here 25 years down the road and I said, well, you know what, Veronica, I saw an end to my financial struggle through you.
Get out.
Exactly. But we got 25 years together of marital
Yeah, we working that out, buddy.
But I'm just saying, we got 25 years together, no cheating, monogamy, and everything.
Hopefully, he or you or whoever's saying that will be smart enough to know not to say that.
Right.
Otherwise, you would get cut and you would need the stitches.
And that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is there's a lot that comes to that. Y'all would rather for us to lie than to tell the truth. So our initial attraction to you may or may not ever come up. That's all I'm saying.
Like my husband always says, like when he knows he's just trying to, tick me off, he'll say, "Your hair looks nice," knowing that he I know he's lying. I'm just like, whatever, But I mean, he just does that to tick me off. But don't tell me that when you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm with you.
Your hair looks nice.
Veronica, your hair look nice. Jillian, your hair look nice.
Why, thank you.
Okay.
All right, so let's go into this topic that came to my inbox right quick. We're gonna jump on this like really quick. Let me find it. Keep talking, Vic.
keep digging a grave for myself.
I'm sorry. I thought I had it up here.
Well, so going back through the comments that I can see over here. Tasha says, but if it's truly love, that's when both parties can compromise. You agree with that, Jill?
Oh,
if it's real love.
Right. Because I mean, that's part of a marriage is, giving 50-50.
You keep down that 50-50.
Yeah.
50-50.
Hey, I'm all about the 50-50. You do your half, I do my half,
You know, with us,
it's
it's more like 85-15 because when the front yard and the backyard need to be cut.
Hey, me and Chad, we do housework together and we do yard work together. I can get on that zero turn. And
I'm gonna need you to. No, I want you on the weed eater. Let me be on the zero.
I can operate that weed eater and that blower too.
Oh, okay. I want to be on the zero turn. I ain't want you.
Hey, my daddy showed me how to do it. Okay?
That's so cute though. Like,
is it
a couple working in the yard together? Like,
but
that's my parents all the time.
But y'all doing this.
No,
y'all doing
we're
that.
raking or something.
And she want to be on the zero. You on the zero turn too, and I'm over there all bent over.
I got the blower. I blow the leaves off.
You got the what?
The blower. What do you call it? Shut up.
I call it the blower.
There you go. Keep calling it that. I'll be on the zero turn and all that too.
Stupid.
Taking it easy.
All right, here we go. So I got this topic that came to me in all right, so it says, so I have a friend.
Mm-hmm.
He made me very uncomfortable by asking me to have a threesome. I think he go both ways, but not sure. Never wanted to get a train on me, but I think he want to fulfill his fantasy with a man. Am I tripping?
Somebody tripping.
So she wants to know, I guess, what should she do? She says, am I tripping? Silence.
You want me? I don't want no parts of that.
You the man.
All right. So first of all,
you had the experience the other night with the
hell no. Let me tell you this. She basically signing up for some doo-doo bird. That's exactly what's going to happen. So he gonna run up in him, run up in you, run up in him, run up in. That's some foolishness there. How can a friend, hey, even I don't know if they having sex, but I say, hey, let my homeboy and me have sex with you. That's crazy. That don't even sound right. That's just ridiculous. No, I don't want nothing. No, it don't take 3 people to do nothing. No.
Hello.
No. 2 is enough. And to be honest with you, I could do a lot by myself. So I'm just saying, I don't need nobody extra.
I'm definitely not going to watch nobody. No, I can't. No threesome for me.
Jason said, wait, I do request extra meat on a session.
What he
Wait,
said.
I don't see that. What does it say?
There's a lot of comments you are
That's
not
not
seeing.
coming up, right? Like, I
Yeah,
can't see
yeah.
half of the
Dude
comments.
requested extra meat on this section. I don't know if you need to refresh or what, but yeah, you're not getting. Yeah, that is.
Lord.
Yeah, she better run.
Yeah, so she's saying that she thinks that he wants to fulfill his fantasy with a man, and he's just, I guess, trying to use her by asking her to come and have the threesome. Sir, come on out the closet. I mean, if you're like that, it's okay. If you want a mile of meat, as they say here on the show, then
Don't you get that? No, he get another song.
exactly. Now I can see what Stevenson says.
Well, he's saying that they're just friends. Remember, they're not together. They're just friends.
I don't want to refresh this because I don't want to, anything
get
to
you.
happen, like
I
shut
get you.
down. But I do see where Stevenson says, Veronica, ain't no man in this world whom really love his woman going to ask her to sleep with another
No.
man. No,
No.
ain't no way.
That ain't about to happen.
Right. So as y'all see the comments, y'all can
Yeah,
read them to me because I can't see them. Yeah, let him do his own thing because clearly he just wants to fulfill his fantasy
Yeah,
with
another man.
So,
well, I mean, then why have her there then, dude? You could just
because he don't want it to be like, he don't want to come out the closet or whatever you want to call it. Like, he just want to be like, okay, yeah, I got my friend here. We're gonna do this threesome. But actually, I really want to meet myself. But I'm just pretending.
So they're gonna have doo-doo love in the doggone thing. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't.
Wow.
So, sis, yes, run. Do not get involved with that.
Right.
That's
No.
yeah, that's a mess. So back to the letter. Yeah, I might be right. I may not. Do you recall her saying love, Jill? I thought she said love somewhere.
I didn't see
I
it.
thought she did too.
But it's so much like, and I'm trying to find it fast and I can't find it. But
Take your time reading it.
you want me to read it over?
Yeah, Miss Brenda said he might want her man. I don't know. He might want her man.
I don't think it's going to be her man that they're having a threesome with.
No, because they're just friends to start with, right?
Right.
Mhm.
So, and she's saying that she think he's on the down low.
Probably.
All right. So I don't know. This lady that wrote the letter,
What about her?
I don't know. I don't want to say, I don't think she's ready for marriage. What you see? Read it.
Tasha says, sis, it's going to be a yeast infection. UTI session. Don't do it. I tell you, going to be no bunch of doo-doo everywhere.
Godly.
But anyway, what you were saying?
That sound like a mess.
Back to the letter you said?
Yeah, I don't think that she should do it
Why?
because she's not ready. And I
Well-
don't think you should play with marriage.
Well, an engagement is getting ready to be married, right?
Mhm.
So they're taking the steps. I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like it's a commendable because they both were doing whatever they were doing.
Mhm.
All right. So that's where I think all three of us are in agreement with. They wasn't in a committed relationship before they got engaged. And I feel like that's where you should be in order to get engaged.
In a committed relationship.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's just my, whatever. We can all agree to that.
Right.
But they just missed that step.
Yeah.
So I feel like if he gives her a ring and she wants a husband and they from there are committed to each other from then on, and I get it. Yes, there are so many things that is completely wrong with this thing. But maybe this is the unorthodox norm now. I don't know. I don't know. She slept with somebody. Maybe she just had to get that out the way. Would you rather her do it before the engagement or before the wed, or during the engagement before the wedding, just to get that last out the way. I say she should do it. If you want a husband, get you one. If that's more, but to me, if that's more important than love, get you one.
Hey,
It's all, I mean, if she's ranking it, if having a husband is number one on her list, do it. Because you value that more than anything else. You value that more than your self-respect. You value that more than your self-worth.
mm,
You value that more than your mental stability. You rather have a husband than to take care of yourself, then go, by all means, go get you one. But just realize what you sacrificing in order to have that man as a husband. Because for you to sit here and say you think it's a financial decision or a business decision,
business.
then
She definitely knows something.
you know
Right.
something. So then if you already think he's marrying you for this reason,
Mhm.
then hey, you already got what I would consider a red flag. But to her, that might not be a red flag. She might say, well, I want a husband so bad that I'm willing to let him use me for a come up. Who are we to tell her she wrong?
I mean, me personally, I mean, if she goes through with it, I mean, you know, she's listening. If she goes through with it, I would highly suggest, you know, if they have a pastor or preacher or somebody that they can get in touch with, they need definitely to get in.
Yep.
Yeah, they need
some-
counseling.
yeah.
Yeah. But you know one thing they need that start with a P, right after pastor? A prenup.
Yeah.
You better protect your doggone self.
Yeah.
So
You
is
know
a
you're gonna have one.
maybe. So is a prenup a sign that I don't trust you? You think?
I think a prenup is just you're just being
Cautious?
Yeah. And I think it depends on financially where you are in life, where
So
you can get a prenup for different things
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Yeah,
reasons.
exactly.
So would y'all take that as a sign of, let's just say y'all made the most money and the dude's like, I want to get a prenup. How would you take that? If he said, I want to get a prenup, to say that, you know, whatever we come in with, we leave with.
And I'm making more.
You're making more than him.
And he suggested it.
And he suggested it.
I
Okay.
don't know.
All right. Now,
Don't go.
y'all already know. Y'all already know where I was about to go with it. So now he's making the most money.
Mm-hmm.
And he suggested prenup.
And I got something to add to that too.
What's that?
Somebody that you work with
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
that I'm good friends with
Okay.
Spill it, honey.
Okay.
went through that very situation.
Uh-huh.
And guess what?
What's that?
They're no longer together.
Mm.
I think I know who you're talking about. But that if we're talking about the same situation, I think there was some things that he did that if we're talking about the same situation, there were some things that he did that that was criminal, maybe. If we're talking about the same person.
No.
Okay, we ain't talking
No.
about the same person there.
No.
I like that,
But no.
Tasha. Tasha says, I'm signing it because at the end of the day, when I get married, it's about what I feel for him and not what he has.
So
Right.
somebody had, I posed this question to somebody before, and I asked him that, and that person said, well, it sounds like to me you're planning the wedding and the breakup or the divorce at the same time
Mhm.
by even bringing up a prenup. And I was like, well, to me, that's protecting both of us, because if we do step out on each other, it's not like I want you to know that you can leave with what you got and I can leave with what I got,
Right.
and whatever we accumulate
And
together.
that's the situation because he already had, retirement,
Mhm.
401, the 401k
Mhm.
retirement, all that stuff. And he did not want, if something were to happen, he did not want her to
Mess with
sit
it.
right,
Yep.
which is understandable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So I feel like, whatever we walked into it with, I feel like if it doesn't work, we should leave. But if we accumulate some stuff together, then yes, that to me, that is what we should split.
Yeah.
But I don't want your retirement. And even if, as we got together, if you increase your, 401 from 10 to 30%, I shouldn't be entitled to that, that supplemental 20 that you did. I just feel like you should always be able to keep that.
Right.
See, that's why I don't like looking at my phone during the show, because I'm trying to keep up with the comments and keep up with our conversation as well. So I'll let you guys, if something,
I don't see,
come across.
I don't see nothing.
But
because ain't nobody agreeing. I'm only reading comments that people that agree with me.
Oh man, Jill, get in the comments, because this one right here, he all about himself.
Of course.
So, final thoughts on the letter. What I mean, should we do final thoughts? We pretty much been saying it. Oh,
I think they should do it.
Tasha said, I just want to say, Vic, you're going to make a woman very happy when you do get married.
Tasha, is that a serious statement, or are you being funny? Like, is that you mean that?
Why you don't think so? I'm gonna put forth 99% of the effort to make sure you happy. I got to keep something back for myself. You can't give nobody 100% of you.
Tasha, are you single?
Anyway, no.
Oh, she said she's serious, right?
No.
Yeah, she's serious.
I mean, Vic, you are a good guy.
I think.
Yeah, because some stuff you say.
But see, that's where it comes at.
She said no.
But the thing about it is, that's what comes with being the difference between being truthful and honest. I'm going to be honest on this show, but I'm gonna still lie to you
on the show.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you here, but I'm gonna still lie to you. I can be honest with you, but I'm gonna still lie to you. There's a big difference between the two.
When you say honest, when you say it, you still gonna lie. You're talking about little things like, oh, your hair. Yeah, I love your hair. Like,
oh, was you thinking about me today?
Yeah,
I was thinking about you.
Yeah, babe, all day.
Well, I can say I might. Yeah, I was thinking about you
most of the day. Shit, an hour today.
Yeah. But if I sit here,
make the lie sound good.
Yeah, I ain't gonna sit here. It's
in my eye.
It's what it is, though. I mean, and I think, when I say I'm gonna be honest with you and lie to you, that's being truthful. But I'm still letting you know I'm going to lie to you.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna come out here and have you out here looking stupid, because I don't want to look stupid. When somebody go out there and cheat, to me, y'all both dumb. I mean,
even the one that really don't know what's going on, you can't call someone dumb that don't know what's going on.
But I'm just saying, for the cheater, if two people in a relationship and the man step out, you can look at that from so many different ways. You can say, well, she wasn't pleasing him. She's gonna end up, if he steps out, she's gonna be the victim, even if she was the person that, either way, she's gonna always initiated it or whatever, but she's gonna always second guess herself. And she may or may not take him back. And if she do take him back, people still gonna say she's stupid.
Exactly.
But if she's the one that
stay out of people's business,
if she's the one that stepped out, 90% of the time, the dude ain't gonna take her back. We ain't gonna do that. Man, you seen her? Man, you seen her? Man, she cheated on me. Oh man, she ain't shit. But if he step out, bro, man, I understand, bro. You got to do what you got to do.
Right.
So
that's crazy, but it's the truth.
That's the truth. Tasha said, see, look, Tasha against me. Tasha said Vic is honoring Tony. He's a good guy. I agree with Tasha.
He's an honorary Tony.
Excuse me.
You're an
honorary. I read that wrong. I'm an honorary Tony.
Shit.
I'm a good guy. I can't be an honorary Tony.
Yeah, you could be an honorary Tony, but I don't know about the good guy.
I ain't no good guy. I'm a great guy. I ain't a good guy. I'm a great guy. But But it's a lot that come with this though. And some women ain't willing to accept it. It's a lot that come with it.
You mind sharing? No.
So, all right.
And then we're gonna wrap it up.
No, we're not. So some women don't. My biggest thing and my biggest obstacle has always been my schedule. It's always been the schedule. And she's worked around, people that she's worked at the mill before. So she knows at the drop of a dime, like my phone can go off right now and I got to get out of here and I got to go to work. Mm-hmm. So we could be on a date. We could be wherever. You have to accept that about me. See, I was at the house all day Sunday, chilling. And, I had plans to go out and do whatever Sunday night because I didn't have to be to work until Monday night. But I got a phone call, number 2 hot stock refiner motor at 6:00 that night. You got to come into work. And I went in at 7 that night and did not get off until 9:30 that next morning. Mm-hmm. So I'm at work, doing all this, but I'm not going to inconvenience nobody, for me. But I would love somebody to say, well, he just got this phone call to, he at work, a spur of the moment thing. Did he eat? What does he got going on? It's just that little shit like that.
Yeah.
So if you don't suggest little things like that, then I look at you a certain type of way. Like, you knew I didn't sleep none today. I just jumped up, went to work just that fast. I don't expect nobody to drive way the hell out there with all these deers and shit at night. But it's just a simple fact of you offering it is more. See, I'm giving game now. So
I definitely get that.
Somebody could definitely use that against me now.
Yeah.
But those are little things that I'll sit here and be like, I'm like, okay, I got to go to work. They just called me in. You know what I'm saying?
That's a dangerous place to work in.
Yeah, I hear about it.
And so now, not only did I not sleep up until that point, I'm at work for another 14 and a half hours.
Yeah.
So I'm up literally 30 hours that day. And for you to not even suggest anything to further get me along through the day, and I'm not asking you to get me along through the day, but it's just the little stuff like, you need anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you no.
But it's you coming out and saying it.
Yeah.
I definitely get that because I'm all about the little things that's exciting. I mean, it's the little things that matter. So I definitely get that. I get where you're coming from. But see, and that's when that conversation, you need to have that conversation at the beginning, to let someone know, like, this is the type of work I do. Like, I can get a phone call 6:00 in the evening. We could be out eating, just like the story you just told. We could be out eating 6:00 in the evening. I get a phone call. I got to go. I got to go to work. So that's definitely a conversation that you need to have up front with somebody to figure out if that's what they are willing to take.
Exactly.
Willing to put up with. So
You're right.
Yeah.
But and then on the flip side of that, when you get off of work, I don't need to wake up to a whole bunch of mess.
Yeah.
And that's where it boils down to is when you get off and you finally do lay down, don't call me. You could text, don't call me.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Because you already know I'm tired, I'm sleepy. And even when I do wake up, call me when you wake up. I don't want to call you when I wake up. I don't want to talk to you until the next day. Yeah. I don't even like talking on the phone, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But for that very reason, but that's,
Yeah. But see, go ahead.
But that's just something about me. That's my lane. And I don't like stepping outside of that lane, but I will.
Right.
But I just need somebody to kind of, when those things like that do come up, I'm going to need for you to be a little bit more understanding and just, he got off work this morning and we were supposed to go to Roses and pick out lawn furniture.
You was really roses tonight.
But I love roses though. I love roses. But I'm just saying, I just need you to be a little bit more understanding. When it comes down to, getting into that, I just need for you to be a little bit more nurturing towards my needs just for this little bit of time
Yeah.
versus, other than that, I'm good. But
Yeah.
every now and then when I do have a hiccup, I'm gonna need for you to turn it on just a little bit more here versus
Nagging.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we can do that at times. I've learned from my past relationship. When a man get off work, because but yeah, I've learned that from the past.
Yep. Well, I mean, when I was living with someone, I wouldn't never come straight home. Sometimes I wouldn't come straight home. If I knew they was there, I wouldn't come straight home.
Yeah, it's just like give me a moment.
And I think y'all do the same thing
like
too,
I'll
right?
sit in my car for a little moment, just to
Yeah.
have that little peace for a second, and then I get out.
Yeah. I gave too much game tonight, but anyway.
That's okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you
'Cause,
appreciate
yeah,
that, but I shouldn't have said that.
that was really good though.
Yeah.
And for maybe your future wife out there knows this is what to expect,
Girlfriend.
girlfriend.
You got to start with girlfriend.
So my
first.
bad. I'm just saying
Partner.
future. Yeah. So now your partner knows your job is very serious, and
Everybody's job is serious.
yeah. But I'm just saying,
yeah.
like, you can get a phone call at any moment.
At any moment.
Wow. Well, so if you have to go out of town, you would have to put in vacation for that. You just can't just up and go.
It depends.
Mm.
So being on shift, we do get 7 days off. I'm not on shift now, but I can.
Yeah.
But you can't plan. Once you're on vacation, you're on vacation.
Yeah.
That's it. So let's say I want to go to the mountain. Well, I can't do it this weekend because I got to work. But next weekend, let's say I want to go to the mountains or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can go, but if I do get called in, I can turn it down.
Yeah.
But there is a clause in our union contract saying that you can only do, I think you can only turn down 2 in a row. So just
2 in a row, not 2 a year, 2 in a row.
I think it's 2
I
in a row.
get that.
I think it's 2 in a row.
Yeah.
And I could be
That's
wrong.
not bad though.
You be
I
surprised.
mean, you wouldn't turn it down
Veronica.
two times in a row.
Let me tell you something.
There's some that take advantage of it.
There is. She know.
Wow.
So we in month.
I always had to answer the phone calls for the guys that would call in.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
we in September,
Mhm.
right? I probably got called into work maybe 50 times this year.
Mm.
50 now. So I don't get. There very rarely is it just I get 2 weeks of myself. I probably have one since this year started. I probably had 2 weekends off. That's it.
Wow.
Some of that's, I do, but some of it's not.
Yeah. Well, you put it out there, so whoever.
And I've accepted that
Yeah.
this is a career that at any given time I can leave.
right, but you're not getting ready to
No,
leave that $200,000 yearly.
I wish, Jill. I wish.
Yeah.
I wish.
I've seen some paychecks out there.
Hold,
but
Jill. Hold now. Hold now.
Jill,
It's not, no.
we'll talk after the show.
Hold now. Yeah. We barely.
Look,
we
if
barely.
it was that much, me and Ted, we would have had it. No, I'm just kidding.
we barely making it out there.
Shut up.
We barely
What?
make
Yeah,
it.
whatever.
I make just enough money to get some groceries.
Whatever.
Yeah, I see Mr. Sammy
Yeah,
coming.
yeah, he said it. He hit the nail on the head right there.
I feel a lot of men feel that way. I was a manufacturer supervisor for 25 years.
So he knows. So a lot of times it wouldn't even be his fault, and he got to go into work
Yeah.
just to be there to supervise the job. So yeah, I'm not saying that women don't understand it, but we just need for you to be a little bit more understanding.
What Stevenson says?
He said, please, I work 12-hour shift Monday through Thursday, so don't call me on Friday morning at all. Call me after 1 p.m., please. And that's Stevenson. I get it, bro.
Yeah,
I get
that.
it. But you know what? There's women that do that too, that don't want to be called, that that we need to respect too. So it's
Right.
not all on the men, because I get it. Some of y'all, work 10 and 12 hours a day and still have to take care of the kids and do all this. And in your off days, You don't want to be bothered.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But you will.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna push your frontal to the side.
A frontal.
I'm gonna push your frontal to the side like that because you still got some business to tend to. So come on around here and talk to me for a second.
Tasha said, you have women that work the same and you have men that can't deal with her schedule.
That's true.
That's right.
But it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off.
Mm.
It is a trade-off. And
But
that's
my
what
husband can't stand that I have 7 days off. I work 7 on and then I'm off
Hey,
for
I
7
couldn't-
days.
Yeah, I couldn't stand that. I'm like,
and
what you
then
doing?
I'm at home.
Yeah, what you
The
doing?
whole time.
Yeah, what you doing?
I'm like, guess what? I take the kids to school on my work days and I pick them up on my work days.
That ain't enough.
And even on my off days, I'm taking them to school and work and
Yeah.
I'm washing clothes. I'm keeping the house up.
Right.
That ain't enough.
We do a lot. What y'all doing on y'all off days?
I'm resting.
See, we can't
I'm
rest.
resting.
So why can't I rest too? I don't
Bring-
get to rest.
Bring that man something to eat at work.
He got a lunchroom at work.
Bring that man something to eat at work just like that. Right? Here you go, Chad. I got you a steak.
A
A
steak.
steak
Come on.
Every day. When you off, that man deserves
every day.
every day. Every day. Chad earned that steak. Steak, potatoes, shrimp. Steak. Bring the man a steak on Monday. Your day off. Here you go, Chad. Bet, just
Okay,
like that.
so what's Chad gonna give me in response?
He gave you 2 beautiful children.
What Stevenson say? Pull them things to the side, baby.
Oh, Steven.
He
Lord.
he gave you 2 beautiful children and a 0 turn to ride on. Hey, what else you want?
He gave me a Yukon too. Or he's helping me with
There you go.
Look, here's the health nut. Beef is bad for you.
Tasha right.
That
Tasha
is
right.
that is true.
Ball them some chicken. Them health nuts, they like ball chicken.
Oh,
Yeah, give me the chicken.
Yeah, the ball chicken, but give me the steak.
I wouldn't mind having a good juicy steak though. I haven't had one in
You talking about-
so long.
Say that again. You want a what?
Good juicy steak.
The way you said that, you sure you talking about a cow?
oh God.
Shut up.
Oh, dang.
All right, final thoughts to this young lady who I know probably is watching tonight. Jill, you want to go first?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Just go ahead and bring the boy over and have that conversation. Give that ring back. Say, I'm sorry. I know this is probably embarrassing, but I can't go through with it.
There you go. Vic?
I say she should do it.
For what?
Well, I'm saying, so if you honestly think that you and him can build a solid foundation from the ring forward, I'm not saying get married next year or get married in 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can have, I mean, that's true. You can have a long
Engagement.
engagement. Yeah.
So I feel like you've proclaimed in front of everybody that you're willing to take the next step with this man. All right, regardless of who she slept with before, whatever. But if in front of God and everybody, you said, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, then now that is the time that y'all should start focusing on each other and getting everything together. Yes, y'all started off crazy,
Right.
but from that point forward, to me, is 0 tolerance. That's just is 0 tolerance. Your ass don't come home. You come home at 12:01 if you want to. You ain't getting in. But I'm just saying, because
You gonna change the locks?
locksmith right up the street. I'd go to Lowe's right now and buy me a box of locks. Don't be home at 11:59. I'm already got the drill and changing them. But that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both skating on thin ice for a long time because y'all got together on some mess.
Right.
So I just feel like it could progress to something good. If you feel like God brought you that man, realize that when he presents things to us, it might not be in a pretty package.
That's true.
Because a lot of us men, we need a lot of work.
Yeah.
Think about the men that y'all see that are married. They didn't look like that when they first got with them women.
Right.
Y'all had to dress them up.
Right.
Because y'all spit shine. We ain't up but a bunch of turds anyway.
Right.
Y'all spit shine us, polished us up, parted our hairs, and gave us deodorant and all that other stuff. We ain't know nothing about none of that stuff.
Right.
So, and that's what I'm saying. Yes, ma'am, you got a work in progress. You also are a work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
But work on each other together so y'all can both be not two turds individually, a pile of shit. So,
Well, I'm a firm believer too in things happening for a reason.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. Everything happens for a reason. And I say to this young lady, at the end of the day, it's your choice. No matter what we said here tonight, no matter what our viewers say here tonight, at the end of the day, you have to make that decision. And if you want to continue and, being engaged to this man, that's your choice. I just hope that you're making the right choice and you're not just doing it just so you can say you have a husband.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you with that.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all I have to say.
Right.
Just make sure you're doing this for the right reasons. All right, guys. Well, we thank y'all so much
It's Tiger Town.
for watching the tea. Yes, it's Tiger Town tonight.
Tiger Town.
Wilson Tigers in the house. Jill, thank you so much for
I
sitting with
enjoyed
us
it.
tonight. It was so much fun having you here.
Thank you.
We
I
appreciate
enjoyed
it.
so much.
Yes, and you're welcome back anytime.
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 Especially when you got some more Darlington people. We got to even this thing out.
Yes, we have someone from Darlington here tonight. But yes, I meant the next time we have someone from Darlington. Trying to read comments. But yes, guys, thank y'all so much. We appreciate it for you guys watching tonight. If you guys would like to be a guest, like Jill reached out and said she would like to come in and sit with us. So you can do the same thing. Be sure you email us, tangyteaoflife@gmail.com, or you can send us an inbox to our Tangy Tea page.
Don't send it to me. Don't send it to me.
We appreciate you guys so much for watching. Keep sending those letters, tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. We appreciate the letters and topic suggestions as well. Just like I had this young lady send me the topic suggestion in my inbox. You can do the same. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching. We will be going back through these comments and leaving comments behind you guys if necessary. Thank y'all so much for watching. And God willing, we will check you out Thursday on the tea.
Thursday.
Thursday night at 8. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much.